So I'm having these challenges. Anytime I decide to take my goods to supermarkets, the first question I'm being asked is, do you have a NAFDAC registration number?
Before we got our NAFDAC number, I was selling to family and friends. Till date, I have this woman who happens to be like my late grandmother's friend. She knew that I used to do rice and she calls me up. I don't have time to take one bag of rice for her, but I still do. I deliver that. So a very good opportunity is to leverage on your family and friends, social media. People would always patronize, all these small businesses.
Welcome to another episode of Tech and Cultures, a program where we look at interesting people that are using various techniques and technologies to bring development and value to the society. In today's episode, we're looking at another interesting organization. I know I've said interesting a lot, but it's because they are always interesting. We're looking at an organization called Self and World Foundation. They have a project that they call Skills Souk. Skills Souk is designed as a platform for the Ummah, for the youth of the Muslim community to bring their talents out for the Ummah, to see them, to patronize them, and work with them. You see, they believe that the economic interaction between our youth is very important. Not just their jobs, seeking for jobs and seeking for careers, which is good, but they need to be able to market and create opportunities for themselves. So for the last 2-3 years, they've been striving to create a market for the skills and talent of the Muslim youth. This organization is led by Sister Aziza Sani, and I think they have done very well with the organization. It was at their recent event that I met my sister, the blind chef. It was there. I met quite a number of young Muslim businesses, and I saw value in their activities. I sat down with Sister Aziza Sani, and we had a very interesting interaction with her.
My name is Sister Aziza, one of the project coordinator of Self and World Foundation. Actually, Self and World Foundation started in 2020 during the time of the COVID-19, when we realized that there's so many people that were in need of certain support and all that. Especially it was during the month of Ramadan, where we came together to see how we could support the less privileged. But the focus of Self and World Foundation is actually on the youth empowerment, youth development, youth self-confidence in our youth and all that. So the youth program we have, which is Skills Souk, is an impacting program we're working towards to achieve Bismillah Ta'ala.
So tell us about Skills Souk. Where is it going?
Okay. In 2022, in December 17, 2022, we actually started with Skills Souk, where we partnered with some organization to actually begin to build the mind of the young youth on knowing that entrepreneurship is actually the way to success. We don't have to wait for the government to give us a 9-to-5 job before you can achieve success. And if you find out the businessmen today, the ones that we look up to, they say, oh, they're actually entrepreneurs. They're the ones employing myself and others to work for them, and they're giving us a particular amount of money for just our sustenance. So what we're trying to reach with Skills Souk is that Skills Souk is a 3-stage program. One is a training program. We have the trade show program, and we have the ambassadorial role program. So when we say ambassadorial training and the exhibit, the trade exhibit. So the trade show is people come, Muslim youth, because Skills Souk is targeted for now for the Muslim youth. And the reason why we are focused on our Muslim youth is that when people hear about Islam, the first thing that comes to their mind is terrorism, negativity, and all that. And because of that, this has made our youth to lose their self-confidence. For those who are in the deen, they don't want to go with something that has to do with dunya because they are afraid they might be lost. And those that are interested in the dunya, they try to run away from people, other activities because they don't want to be seen as extremists. You can have the best of dunya, but you can also plan with the best of dunya to have the best of akhirah. So if you are driving a Ferrari, for example, does it mean you're being extravagant? The answer is no. Because Allah said, "Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah." But the only thing that will make it wrong is the purpose of what you're driving the Ferrari. If it's about to show off, to tell people that I've arrived and all that, your intention is what matters. Islam is not a poor religion. So we are trying to build it in the mind of the youth that being a Muslim doesn't mean you cannot attain wealth. So this is what Skills Souk is going to. Do we have those kind of youth that can actually show something of standard? What people will say, yes, I want to do business with you. And the concept that most Muslims have is that if I'm doing business, I should concentrate only with the Muslims. No, Islam is for the world.
You would agree with me that empowering and creating opportunities for the youth is an important component of building a future that we want to see in this country. And I think this organization is contributing their part to achieving that objective. I hope you can support the organization in what they are doing, either by being part of their activities or even by supporting their strategies and operations. That would be great. That will be our package for today on the tech and culture. My name is Jibril Ibrahim, and I say, Ma salam.